Hello and welcome to another episode of Kwesi's Corner with me, Kwesi. Today we are talking about Bosphorus cymbals. Surprise, surprise. We're talking about the Syncopation series, which, to be honest, is my favourite of the Bosphorus series. It's new and it's interesting, and you're going to hear a bit more about it and see it in action yet again. I never tire of this. You shouldn't either. As you've seen, we are here back again with better quality sound to talk about the Bosphorus Syncopation series cymbals. These are fairly new, not brand new, but fairly new. I think we did a review on it a few months ago, but again, now we're doing it in surround sounds. And we just wanted to bring it to you guys again, bring it to you guys' attention, because to be honest, they're simply amazing cymbals. They're not for everyone, I have to say, but some of the models are just blew me away personally. So let's go into these a little bit. I mean, there's quite a range of these. They go anywhere from 23 up to 23 inches, down to obviously 14 inches. Ride-wise, you've got options from say 19 to 23. Crash-wise, up to 17, 18 inches. 18 inches definitely. So these are forged of a completely unique alloy. They are hammered to perfection, very aggressively, and that gives it its wild kind of tone. You've got it in various different finishes. When I say finishes, I'm talking about the way that the pattern of the hammering, but it's still uniform, but it's got this randomness to it that's kind of attractive. And just generally, they're just wild-looking cymbals, wild sounding. They've obviously been lathed a little bit after they've been baked, and they've really come across really nicely. A lot of the rides tend to be a bit heavier. They do come in different weights, but this particular ride I've chosen, I actually used this in last week's video. It's a 23-inch Syncopation ride. This one's the lighter of the two, because I used the heavier one last week, but this one's the lighter of the two. As you can see here, I'm going to do this. Spadooli! It bends. So, this one gives quite nicely under your stick, and it gives off a really nice roar whilst maintaining a really good ping on the bow of the cymbal. Plus the profile of the bell and the heaviness of the bell means it's got quite a good reaction when you're going in on doing certain bell work, etc., etc. So and there is a 21 as well. I'm going to reach for that. It is a 21 inch, again quite heavy, but it's still got a bag of sustain on it, and you can really lay into it and it would open up quite nicely, yet you still hear the definition of the stick on the cymbal, which is great. This is what personally appeals to me. The crashes, again, different levels of thickness. This one is particularly thin, as you can see. I love doing this to them, I don't know why. Washy, aggressive at the same time, and you can really do a lot of really aggressive crash riding, but at the same time you can be as sensitive as you like with it. Fingertip, it opens up, expands, and drops quite quickly as well. So you've got a few options here. You've got also the Syncopation hats in both 14 and 15. Right now I've got the 15-inch hats on here. They are crunchy. Again, they just cut through anything. cuts or anything, but they're not too hard that you're gonna feel that, you know, it's just gonna overpower everything. But they got a nice soft chick to it, like a kind of papery chick, but it still feels like you got some substance when you're playing, which again really excites me when I'm playing these cymbals, you know. My thing with Bosphorus early on was that as much as I like the cymbals, I was always curious as to the fact that they didn't come up with too many cymbals that could seem to, you know, take the hard hitting stuff and, you know, kind of literally just take a beating. These can take a beating. These can take what you dish out, and that is again another thing, you know. That is a poignant kind of factor in you know, wanting to look at these cymbals properly, you know, because you want to know that you can hit something again and again as a drummer, you know, and know that it's going to stand up to what you have to dish out, plus maintaining that good tone, not just sounding like a loud piece of metal that you've struck repeatedly to no avail. So yeah, I mean that's what I think of these particular cymbals. I could go on and on, but we've got to keep it concise. And all I can say is, come in the shop, try them out. I mean, you know, they'll blow you away. And thank you for watching. If you like what you've seen, please do let us know. Has this been helpful to you? Does the wildness of these particular cymbals appeal to you? Or is it just a bit too wild? Let us know. Again, feel free to come into Drum Shack, try these out for yourself. Tap them up, hit them up. Syncopations are the truth. Seriously, seriously, seriously nice cymbals. Thank you again, Bosphorus, for doing this. And I'll tell you my trick later. Thanks.